Abbas is meeting with Secretary of State Antony Blinken comes 2 days after his meeting with William Burns, the chief of the CIA, and this is an important meeting. The Abbas will ask the Americans to mediate with the Israeli government to stop all unilateral Israeli measures, to stop the plans to promote settlements in the West Bank and the army incursions of the West Bank cities, to cancel all the penalties announced by the Israeli cabinet, to deduct the Palestinian tax money, and to provide a political horizon for the Palestinians, to limit the Israeli settlers' attacks and violence against the Palestinians in the West Bank. And if he received positive answers, maybe Abbas will respond to the Americans' request to resume the security coordination with Israel that was stopped last Thursday following the killing of 9 Palestinians in Jenin by the Israeli armed forces.
Abbas has refused to condemn Friday's terror attack that saw 7 Israelis killed as they were leaving a synagogue, quoting political suicide. What does he mean by that?
Yeah, it was a tough situation as the Palestinians' street anger against the murder of 11 Palestinians on Thursday in one day. And no one of the Israelis also condemned that. So he was under the pressure of the Palestinian street and he couldn't condemn that. But I am sure he doesn't prefer, because this fuel violence will also weaken the Palestinian Authority and distance the political talks and hopes. So Abbas doesn't believe in the violence from both sides, and this is his methods and policies since he came to office and even before. But the situation are very complicated and difficult, and the Palestinian anger mounted, and the time that happened, it wasn't easy situation. But I think after he can maybe resume the security coordination with Israel, if he received the messages or confirmation from the Americans, they will mediate to resume the peace talks or to stop the Israeli unilateral measures against the Palestinian Authority.
Mohammed, what's the word on the Palestinian street? Do we expect the situation to escalate further?
There is a strong anger among the Palestinians because they suffered from the settlers' violence attacks and from the Israeli armed attacks and what's going on in Jerusalem. So they are concerned from the policy of the new Israeli government and from the behaviors of the Israeli armed forces on the ground from the settlers. And they don't see any political horizons. They see that the two-state solution to have a Palestinian state that they struggle for more than 55 years for is become illusion. So that keeps them angry and about to explode, and they don't see any hope. So that's very difficult, and it's a challenging situation for the Palestinian Authority as well as for the Palestinian people in the West Bank.
Mohammed Najib from Ramallah, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.